The industry can be very cold and downright nasty, but it can all possibly be saved by the former concubine named Cassie. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. Y'all, baby, I did not see Cassie. I did not see Cassie coming. Y'all, she's about to be the one person that can take down Diddy. Y'all, I was going to put out a completely different video today, but I had to go ahead and get this on up out the way because Diddy finally might meet his day. I initially didn't even really take this story seriously because I saw it on the TV at the gym last night. I was on the Stairmaster and I saw that the headline said that Diddy being sued for abuse and sexual assault. And I was just like, oh, I didn't really take it seriously at the time because I was just like, okay, you know, he has so many lawsuits on the way anyway, so this is just something else. And I'm honestly not surprised. But baby, when I got home, I saw Funky Dineva's video. And it was the fact that Cassie is suing Diddy for $30 million for abuse and sexual assault. And I'm just like, y'all, surprised, but not surprised. Now, y'all, I'm not going to lie to you. To keep it all the way real, my initial knee-jerk reaction before I actually heard the dissertation was, why now? Like, why come out right now? Especially throughout, her whole entire, career and her whole entire relationship with Diddy, it was, in and out, like it was her parents' house. But, baby, after hearing that dissertation, I'm just like, girl, get his ass. I don't really know what all I can say, but I'm just going to go ahead and say what I got to say anyways. So basically throughout Diddy and Cassie's relationship, she was a sex slave. That's what she was. That's just what it is. She was a sex slave, and she was mainly a slave because she was signed to a 10-album deal. What artist do you know is signing to a 10-album deal, you guys? Cassie could barely... Now, it's no shade. If you guys don't know who Cassie is, Cassie was a singer from back in the day. She had that song, you know, Me and You. If you don't know her, you've at least heard that song one time or two. And she could barely even really get music out like that because, we got to keep it real. Even though I liked her music, the vocals were just not there. And it was always amazing and astonishing to me that out of all the immensely talented artists that Diddy had, that she was the last man standing at one point. But she was the last man standing because this whole time she was a sex slave at that point. Throughout their span, he would do these things called freak-offs. And basically it was her getting gang assaulted by male escorts while he would watch and masturbate. And as disgusting and traumatizing as that sounds and could be, I believe it 100%. As a kid, Diddy to me was just a rap personality. I didn't take him seriously as a musician. He was always just over there. Like, oh, you're gonna feature your artist song? Cool. Just be over there. But he came to the forefront to me during Making the Band, which was one of the first big reality shows that I watched. And baby, I will never forget him making all of his contestants make a run to the Cheesecake Factory. But getting back to Cassie in that dissertation, you know, along with her being gang SA'd, gang R'd, you know, I'm trying to speak in code because YouTube be YouTubing. But, you know, but besides her being shared by a bunch of male escorts, he was immensely physically abusive to her. At one point, she tried to go ahead and get a talent agent so she can really take her music career seriously. And what he did was hauled off on her and literally kicked her in the face multiple times in a car. And then on top of that, he got her at 19, ruined her self-esteem, and constantly had her on drugs. She was just always drugged up. And you know what's so sad? When I looked at Cassie, she always looked like she was spaced out. She always looked like she was not there 100%. And now we know why. Because 9 times out of 10, she was drugged up on cocaine pills and alcohol, you name it. And that is just sad. Like, she was always beautiful, don't get me wrong, but she just always looked lifeless in the eyes. The eyes are the key to your soul, and it just felt like on the inside, she was crying for help, while on the outside, she was fabulous, living the life of luxury, and we just didn't think anything of it because she was a trendsetter, she was gorgeous, and we just thought that she was just living the high life the whole time. But baby, living that high life cost her a high price. Now, I will say, while I'm happy that Cassie has like a lot of support, like I like how collectively everybody is coming to bat for Cassie, like men, women, you name it. Like everybody is like, take this motherfucker down. Like, I hate to even say this, and God forgive me, but I have been praying on Diddy's downfall for a while. Like, Diddy is just a piece of shit that deserves to be knocked down a peg. A huge peg. Even though he likes being pegged, he needs to be knocked down a peg. But at the same time, I do kind of fear for Cassie's life because, you know, Diddy has a history of making things and people disappear. But at the same time, since she got this all out and in the clear and has like a lot of industry support, especially like with her lawyer support, I forgot her lawyer's name, but he is the person that was like very, very responsible in taking down Harvey Weinstein. So he is a heavyweight and he is not going to sacrifice his reputation if what she has is not real evidence. The evidence is there, the evidence is in the clear, and if something happens to her, which is what I fear, we all know that it's going to be Diddy's doing. So 9 times out of 10, I'm praying that nothing's going to happen, and nothing should happen if he plays it smart. But y'all, we got to keep it real. 2 things are going to happen. This is either going to go to trial, and Cassie's going to get some money and then some, because I think she'll probably end up getting more than $30 million if she wins. When she wins. I'm praying that she wins. But 2, Diddy's probably going to flee the country just like Russell Simmons. Like, I hate to say it, but even though Diddy's walls are caving in, he still is a very powerful man with a lot of resources and a lot of people on retainer and in his back pocket. So he can find a way to get up out of this. He can find a way to get out of the country. And once he gets out of the country, he's basically escaped it until he touched down on American soil. So I'm leaning towards like him possibly fleeing the country, sadly. But while we got you on the line, Carisha, baby, keep quiet. Just keep quiet, girl. Collect every bag, every piece of coin, everything from Diddy. Get what you can and then dip. Just like the City Girls trope is, get what you can and then dip. And lastly, you guys, this may be a little off topic, but I want to speak to like the artists and aspiring artists that, you know, watch my channel, people that want to be in the industry in any capacity, you know, modeling, acting, singing, and dancing and all that. Your time is going to come. Keep busting your ass because your career probably hasn't popped off yet because this industry is still evil and full of shit. And I feel like we're in the beginning stages of a lot of the evilness within the industry being purged completely out. So baby, your time is coming. Just keep busting your ass, working diligently. And then once this evil bullshit is out of the way, your career will be on display. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this whole entire case. Do you believe Cassie? I hope you do because I believe her like 100%. But you know, if you have different opinions, drop down in the comments and feel free to express them. But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content. Well, grand opening, grand closing. Y'all, literally as soon as I sat down to edit this video, I saw the news by like Scotty and Storm Monroe that Cassie settled. Cassie settled out of court. I don't know if she got the $30 million. It's an undisclosed amount, but she went ahead and settled. Not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty disappointed. My knee-jerk reaction was just like, what the fuck? You big bitch. I had to take a step back for a second and think to myself, one, homegirl's already faced a lot of trauma. Like, she's faced a lot of trauma and she literally got paid for her pain. So, you know what? I can't even really be mad at her. For 2, Diddy knew his back was against the wall. He knew there was no escaping it. And if this were to go to trial, you could just imagine what else we would have found out about Diddy behind closed doors. It probably would have been much deeper than just prostitutes and male strippers and whores. But y'all, I will say this. Cassie was the catalyst. Cassie was the person that opened the floodgates for everybody else that Diddy has wronged to rally together and come get that ass. You know, one thing about Diddy and why his artists never succeeded was because Diddy was jealous of all of his artists. So he made sure that they never saw the fruits of their labor, and he made sure that their careers never reached the peak that they could ever meet. So therefore, he has a lot of disgruntled people up under him that are now going to be emboldened to come after him. And I say do it. Do it, get to it. Mark my words, this isn't the end of this. You can run, Diddy, but you can't hide. No matter what you do, everything is going to come back to you. This is your judgment day. This is the years and years and years of bad karma that you have built up. The old saying goes that what's done in the dark will come to light. And Diddy, you are going to get to a point where you have no more fight. No more fight left because your money's going to run dry. His money is going to run dry. I mean, granted, he may be a billionaire, but to cough up to, if not more than $30 million, like, billionaire or not, that shit hurts. But yeah, y'all, what do you guys think about all of this? What do you guys think about Cassie settling? And what do you think is going to happen next to Diddy? Because, baby, mark my words, Judgment Day is coming. But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We want to come back at you guys with some more content.